Hey guys, Sam here with DLife HD. Today I'm going to be talking to you about several new games that are being brought to the GamePass service. I'm going to go quickly over the names of the new ones and then go very in depth on one of them for you because it's extremely exciting and I'm really happy to share it with you. All this after the intro. Alright, first up we have Marvel's Avengers. This is definitely a big deal as this has been somewhat of a controversial game over the past year that it's been out, but now you'll have the chance to try it out for free without having to spend a single penny. You can decide if you like it for yourself before making the big purchase. We also have Unsighted, Astria Ascending, Mighty Goose, AI, the Somnium Files, Lemnis Gate, and Dandy Ace. All of these games are going to be really worth your time, and I hope you enjoy playing them. But the one game that I want to bring to your attention today, and the reason I'm doing this a little bit differently, is to make it aware that Scarlet Nexus is now available on the service. Yes, I'm extremely biased towards this game, but this is a really great game by Bandai Namco that I felt like was not super popular at launch, and maybe that's just because a lot of people were intimidated by the $60 price tag for a game that they weren't super sure about, but I highly recommend you check this game out. Scarlet Nexus is somewhat of a hack and slash game, but it follows a storyline where several characters are part of an organization called the OSF. And their goal is to fight these crazy monsters called the Others. It is absolutely insane. You use psychonetic powers to throw objects. It's so cool. You use a sword along with tossing objects with your mind, and you can team up with your other team members from the OSF to use fire attacks, stasis. It's really cool. There's just so many cool attacks, so many cool combos, and there are 2 stories to play through. And of course it's got that awesome anime art style that is quite prevalent with the Bandai Namco games, but it looks really good. It's got a really nice like reddish orange color scheme going on that I don't see in a lot of games, and I've had a great time with it. I highly recommend it, and I wanted to do today's video just to point out this game and say it's definitely worth playing. Aside from that, we're going to go into the list of games that is leaving Game Pass, and I'm going to pass that over to Hayden tell you what games are leaving the service. Thanks for letting me come on today and tell you about Scarlet Nexus and all the other games coming to the service. I hope you enjoy them. Over to you, Hayden.
First is Scourgebringer. Now, like most modern indie games, it is a roguelike, as to be expected. But it does have some really good visuals, it has some really fast-paced melee action, it looks really pretty, honestly, to say the least. It looks really pretty. And I really like that the combat is more of like fast-paced instead of the normal melee roguelite where you kind of just have to hit, walk away, This is just like hit, and I love the speed of that. I love how you're not having to just run out of action every time you go for a hit. Next up is Katana Zero. And this is a super stylish 2D action platformer. I really love the vibe they went for. It's all like staticky and retro, but it also has, again, really fast-paced gameplay, really good art. Just everything about it is polished and clean. I love the way it looks. And this is actually one I've been meaning to get for a while. I kind of wish I had known it was on Game Pass before. I'm sad it's leaving now. I still might pick it up on my own eventually, but I might try to get in some hours of gameplay before it leaves Game Pass to make sure I actually really want to pull the trigger on it. But it looks really good. Now, last in the games leaving is Goner 2. And another game with amazing art style. This is so unique though. The others are like really good art style, but it's all like pixel art and stuff you've really seen before. This is very unique art style. It's so colorful, and the contrast between the background and all the characters is just, it's gorgeous. It's a 2D platformer, procedurally generated with it's action oriented, so fighting and everything. But the main draw to me is the art, again, for this game. It's just really beautiful. And that's all we have this week. Thanks for watching. Make sure to leave a comment down below, like, subscribe if you like content like this. Be sure to check out the Twitter account for gameplay of all the latest releases. But most importantly, remember to always stay one up.